Advent is a time of anticipation. Advent is a time of joy. It's also a time of generosity and thinking of others' needs. For all of these reasons and more, we want to give you a heads up on an opportunity coming for all congregations across the South Carolina Synod to both be part of creating space for joy and serving your communities. But first, a story. A few months ago, my son had a visit with his biological siblings. His older sister and younger brother and sister are still in the care of the Department of Social Services. For over a year, these monthly visits were virtual. But this past summer, they began to meet in person again, and they were usually outside at a park here in Columbia. This visit, for a number of reasons, needed to be inside. Columbia happens to be the central place for these siblings to meet, but the caseworker is placed in the upstate and isn't familiar with the Columbia area. When asked to find an indoor space to meet, she reached out to the DSS office here in the Midlands and reserved a visitation room. On the day of the visit, DeAndre and I arrived at a strip mall with mostly abandoned storefronts. It was dreary. Once inside the office, it only got a little better. There was a room that had obviously been set up to create a welcoming space for visits, but was still not that great. There were some delays for transportation bringing DeAndre's siblings, so I was able to talk to the caseworker for a few minutes. "It's totally fine, but why is this where they're meeting?" I asked her. The caseworker explained her predicament and what she needed in a space. "Can't this sort of space be a trauma trigger for a child?" "Yes, definitely," she told me. "These offices can remind children of when they were first taken into care." So we began to talk about what she needed and what other caseworkers might need as well. I asked her about churches. Many congregations have youth rooms, nurseries, playgrounds, gyms, fellowship halls, spaces similar yet beautifully different from where we were at that moment. "Yes, churches would be great," she told me, "but I'm not going to just start cold calling congregations." After some more conversations with the caseworker as well as her supervisors, we are here to let you know about an exciting partnership that we have with these offices. In January, we will launch this opportunity to create a resource for caseworkers across the state, to know of congregations also located across the state that have space and a willingness to host these sorts of visits. It's heartbreaking the number of children who during an already difficult time are separated from their siblings. And while this project won't fix that problem, it will create a wonderful gift for our state and our caseworkers. More information will come in the new year, but for now, begin to think and dream of ways your space could be a gift to these children and teenagers. In a season of anticipation, of joy, of generosity, let our buildings be a space where there is always room for joy to gather and love to be shared.